Well, let's keep our focus a little further on the rescued Chibok girls. We've got Dr. Cairo Ojugboh, who joins us on the phone this morning. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today. Well, you spoke about this matter. You were saying that Jonathan first initiated this, but it was scuttled. Could you tell us a little more what you mean by that? Because the impression was many are of the opinion that enough wasn't done at the time. What do you mean that was scuttled?
Thank you very much. Well, let me start by congratulating Nigerians, the parents of the released girls, and everybody that have been involved in this process over these harrowing and painful years. Well, what happened as at that time, I just happened to have listened to Shehu Sani, who incidentally didn't say exactly what happened during that period. Series of meetings were held. Myself, Chief Clerk, Shehu Sani, met first of all with the Red Cross and the embassy and the ambassador of Switzerland. And then thereafter, they convinced us, the Boko Haram elements, that they had these girls and they were alive and it was possible to exchange them. We took the matter to the then president, who was very anxious and who was very determined to do everything he could to ensure that these girls were released. Chief E.K. Clark led these negotiations. So the other side, the military, led by Bade, the director of SSS, Ekbayong, the late Ojugboh, who was the CSO to Mr. President, we all sat down and then reviewed the situation. So everybody agreed on what to do. Incidentally, the issue of releasing detainees in exchange for the girls is a very safe procedure. It's been known all over the world to work. And in fact, before detainees are released, or Sani was trying to explain it, they are well debriefed. They will be asked whether they want to be released or not. They are given conditions. They know exactly what is expected of them. Even the girls, I can assure you that all of them were spoken to one after the other. They have to agree that they want to be released. You heard that one person declined. That is exactly how these things are done. In fact, Jonathan's government had done everything to secure the release of these girls. There were conditions that impressed me personally, which I can't tell you now about the issues about Boko Haram. However, this issue of scam or no scam didn't come up because the Boko Haram started where they were asking for money. All they wanted to do was to deal with government officials that were serious, that will not use them to make money. That is one thing I have to say about the scam issue that Shehu Sani raised now. Shehu can confirm it, that money was not part of the thing Boko Haram was asking of us at that time. In fact, we got to the extent that we were taken to a site where the exchange would take place. Unfortunately, for reasons that we can't say now, the matter was scuttled. So that is why at times when I hear people talk about Alhaji Modu Sharif, that he's Boko Haram, I laugh at them. Because the Boko Haram people and the people who are responsible for Boko Haram, of course, time will show us who they are. So, Chamberlain, I want to assure you that the issue of releasing these girls and then swapping them with is very justified. And in fact, any condition these people ask for now that it has been established that the people are the correct people that the government is dealing with, they should please continue and have these girls released. In fact, what the Red Cross told us at that time, and the Swiss embassy and ambassador, was that once we were able to secure these girls, other conditions for peace must continue. Because there is no war that does not end with dialogue. So this Boko Haram fight must also end with dialogue. So any person saying that they should not negotiate with the Boko Haram is making a huge mistake. Like you can see, there are two ways to release hostages. It's either by force or by negotiation. By force, most times, is very difficult. It will cause the death of the detainees and the hostages. It will cause a lot of problems. But if you have the opportunity for dialogue, it is always the acceptable norm. Even when aircrafts are hijacked, you see that they set up negotiation committee to talk to the hijackers. It is part of the practice international acceptable norm. Israel, America, all of them, at one time or the other, have used this same formula that we are using in Nigeria to secure the release of this girl. And I thank God, that this release is possible, and the future and the release of the remaining girls it looks very, very bright. And we thank God for this opportunity.
All right, then. Well, thank you for talking to us today, Dr. Cairo Ojugboh.